At the beat, yeah. Welcome to the first episode of the Clubhouse podcast. My name is Chris.
My name is Ralph.
My name is Adam.
And we're excited to finally bring this podcast. It's been a long time coming.
Yup.
It's been a lot of attempts. Just to give you like a preview, the first night that we tried to do this, we did it in Adam's kitchen, and we got super drunk. We used one microphone, and it just sounded horrible. It sounded horrible. Second attempt, we did it in my bedroom, and now finally we have a studio meant for the podcast, and it feels awesome.
Yeah, when we got drunk the very, very first time in Adam's kitchen, we were listening back. We were like, "Oh, that sounds great." We in our drunken stupor, it sounded amazing. But the next day, fuck off. Chris just asked me for a lime, and that's the rustling. But the next day we were listening, and we're like, "Yeah, that sounds like dog shit."
It sounded horrible. It sounded horrible. And
what do you have to say for your kitchen, Adam?
I like it. I like it a lot. No, I don't know. I didn't hear the audio after.
It didn't sound very good.
Adam's apartment's so small they actually have a toilet in their living room.
It's actually in the kitchen.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant. It's the same room.
It's not.
Their kitchen, toilet, and living room is the exact same place. That's why it smells so bad.
So a little bit of like introduction about us. We're just three friends, known each other since high school. Played on the high school football team. Adam fucking hated him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated him too. I was supposed to be the white guy at Camelback.
I know.
Wrong again.
The fucked up part is that you're the most you're more Latin than I am.
Yeah. That was funny. We actually went to a Mexican restaurant. Oh, restaurant? Yeah, taco shop. And it's one of those places you order in Spanish. And we go up, and the lady says, "Hola" to me. And I'm just like, all right, so we doing this? We tangoing this way? All right. I bust out my Spanish.
That's not even the first time that's happened.
It's
not the first time that's happened. It's like, you're ginger. How do you speak more Spanish than I do? It's embarrassing.
But the funny part is there was these three black ladies there, and I'm like, how the fuck did they get food?
Yeah, because she didn't. I don't think she spoke English.
I don't think she did. Dying piece, by the way, but
and maybe they could have been Dominican.
Nah.
Are you talking about that one place that we all went to?
No.
The place that we went to, that place was run by the cartel. Like, that place was, like,
I was
super
going to say, because they
sketch.
did not speak a leak of English.
A leak.
A leak of English. That's right. You heard it.
That was the little, like, corner store place you're talking about?
Mariscos.
Oh, Mariscos. Okay. Yeah, no, that definitely was cartel.
That place is scary. Like,
Surprised I didn't get shot walking in
oh,
there.
dude, it was scary, but it was delicious. You look expensive. You shouldn't walk in there. You look expensive. I'm surprised they didn't snatch you. Like, hey, take them in the butt.
Speaking of that stuff in cartel, my brother wants to go to Rocky Point. Even though
Of course
Rocky,
your brother wants to go to Rocky
except for
Point.
like Rocky Point's like usually the white person place, like where all the white people.
It's
go.
one of them, yeah. But
Except for right now, I feel like no. Like you go down there, some federales will come and just be like, "Give us all your money." And
It's
you're
like-
just like, what?
you guys forget that it's a third world country.
I know.
Like,
Yeah, but that's a first world area. Dude, they literally... My sister went there for, like, some kind of surgery she had, and she literally paid, like, a guide to, like, escort her.
that is scary.
That's how crazy it is over there, man.
I know. What first world problems, am I right?
Dude, I heard you can get drunk for like $20 out there, though.
Yeah, you
Dude.
I heard it's like
My buddy
super
lives in
cheap.
Mexicali, which is pretty much half and half.
Yeah.
And dude,
My ex was born there.
Mexicali?
Yeah.
and he just goes and parties in Mexico all the time.
What's the dumbest thing
super
you've
cheap.
ever done drunk?
Dumbest thing I've done drunk?
Our first podcast.
No. Yeah.
Dude.
This is a terrible idea. This is going to get nowhere. I'm just kidding. But no, drunkest time that I ever had, I blacked out. It was in the barracks when I was still in the military, and
Is that the first time you ever got drunk, too, though?
yeah, that was actually the very first time I got drunk.
You're telling me that your best drunk story is from when you very first got drunk?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. Blacked out. It was a whole bunch of vodka and a whole bunch of beers, and then they said, my buddies that were watching me said that I tried jumping out of our window. It was a second story window. I said it was going to be cool, and I was yelling at people outside like, check it out, this is gonna be awesome, and they dragged me back in.
Dude, that really makes me jealous because it's like we've drank with you many times and you've never acted that cool.
That's why I never want to go back to that because it was scary. I was
I
just
would love to
off
see-
a leash.
I would love to see drunk Adam willing to do stupid shit.
I also went on the back balcony where like everybody smokes, and I was pissing off of the balcony, flipping off the guys across the way. Didn't know who they were, but I was like,
This isn't the stupidest thing we've ever done drunk, but I felt like our drinking nights out, when we go out, I feel like we really piss off your neighbors.
yeah, you do.
Because,
They hate me.
there was that time that you
Yeah.
were freaking hurling off the balcony.
But to be fair, I was drunk, and throwing up isn't that loud.
It's not the point. You're throwing up outside of their apartment. And there was me, because, you guys know when I start drinking, I get really loud.
Yeah.
I become very vocal.
And you want guy talk.
Guy talk. So
okay.
Adam has this balcony at his apartment. He has a balcony, and this was like around the month of February. It was maybe even January, where it's like the temperature outside is so nice, especially in Arizona. We don't really get nice cold nights like that too often. So I was like, hey, let's have guy talk. Let's go sit out in the back balcony and just drink some beers. Let's talk. It was like 2:30 in the morning, and we were talking about dirty stuff, talking about like analingus and shit like that. And then Adam, what'd your neighbor say? She goes, hey.
Could you guys please be quiet? It's like 3 in the morning. And I was like, sorry. And I was just like, all right, go inside. And then we went inside. We were all about to go to bed. And then that's when Ralph was just like,
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
and I was just like, oh, God. And he ran out
That was
and just started yakking. And Chris is just like, is he throwing up? I'm like, yes. He's like,
he's doing
Ralph, are you throwing up? I'm like, yeah, he's throwing up. And I just confirmed it. And he's just like, yo, he's throwing up. I was like,
dude, I was
yeah, no shit.
Oh, Chris.
we were doing bad stuff. I just felt cool.
The funny thing is, Adam's significant other was out of the state that week. She was on
Sorry, Mary.
some business. She was on some business. She's actually a hitman, or hit woman. Sorry,
Of sorts.
Equality. But yeah. So the entire apartment was empty, and Chris is like, "Hey, let's go have guy talk." I'm like, okay, on the balcony. He's like, I just think it'd be really cool. It's 5 feet away.
It was cool though.
Yeah, and so
Yeah,
we
but
started
you
getting
gotta
loud as
think about it though. Like, we had the whole place to ourselves. No one was there.
Yeah, but it's the experience.
Was that the same night that we gave the Uber driver a beer?
Yep.
That was the same night?
Yep. It
I
was.
tipped that Uber driver like $40.
Dude, I mean, he was fucking cool because it's like, this was one of my first time going out to drink, and
In public.
like
Out.
I know that they at like bars and clubs they cut off the alcohol serving at 2:00, but this is the first night I discovered that stores don't sell alcohol past 2:00 either. I was ignorant, so I was like, well, fuck, it's like 1:55 a.m. We have to get to a place now.
Yeah, and we did get to a place now.
Because the fucking Uber driver's like going fast and the furious, like drifting, pulling the e-brake and got us
yeah.
into a Circle K.
I'm glad we didn't Paul Walker though.
Yeah, me too.
Crash and burn.
Too soon.
R.I.P.
Sorry, Pablo.
What about you? Wait, who's Pablo?
That's what Vin Diesel calls him. What is the dumbest thing you done drunk?
Good question. So the craziest story, not even craziest. So on my 18th birthday, I believe it was my 18th birthday. I was done with school, as you guys know that I wasn't there for like the last 3 months, and there were a group of people from our high school. They were a little older. They had a luau party on my birthday, so I went to it. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll go. And I didn't hear it was a luau until I got there, so I dressed in a nice shirt, and I had a hula skirt over my nice jeans. But long story short, by the end, I actually have a video of it on Twitter from some random person that posted it. I don't know this person. They know me, apparently. And I was chugging one bottle of Ciroc, had another bottle of Ciroc in my other hand. I did about a 6-second chug, switched hands, did another 6-second chug, and everyone was cheering birthday boy. And I literally woke up with half my clothes on, in my truck seat, in a parking lot near my house, and I was supposed to be at work in 30 minutes.
Oh my god. Dude.
And I'm pretty sure that was the craziest thing that happened because I don't remember it. And I was missing one shoe, both my socks, and my shirt was only covering half my body.
That sounds like a story and a half.
I wish I could tell you more.
Do you know what happened?
I don't. No, not at all. I don't even remember chugging the Battles of Ciroc. The only
battles?
The
battles? Were you drinking battles or were you
I
drinking
was
bottles?
chugging battles.
The battles of Ciroc.
the Battles of Ciroc.
Those were dark times indeed.
Back in 2014.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and that's when I I stopped getting in my vehicle when I had too many.
I remember one time, I had some coworkers over that they were helping me build my PC, and so I don't think I've ever told you this, Adam. So I had some coworkers over. They were building my PC. I've never built a PC, and these guys were like, they knew what they were doing. So they came over. We made a night of it. Got food and shit. And of course, when you're building a PC, you got a lot of brand new shit in the boxes and stuff. So there's a bunch of trash. So I went to go throw the trash, which is outside the house, and I'm walking back into the house, and fucking stumbling out of my porch is Ralph. Stumbling, and it scared the shit out of me.
Did you know he was over?
No, he wasn't over. He was not over.
I just got there.
He came stumbling out of my porch, and he's like, dude, I just threw up in your bushes, dude. And I was
wait, what? How did you even get there? Like,
let's just say he did something he shouldn't have done to end up at my house.
Yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes.
He came
Do not drink and drive.
Stumbling out of my porch, like tears coming out of his eyes, and he's smiling like, dude.
Dude, wait, you do not realize when you're done throwing up, it is the best feeling in the
puke
world.
and rally.
Unless you're still sick, then it kind of you feel better, but not as good. But
we're just like, I just puked in your bushes, and I was like, dude, you scared the fuck out of me. And he's like, can I come inside? And I was like, yeah, we're about to go to bed right now. It's like 3 in the morning.
But to be fair, I did tell you I'll probably stop by later. And I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't care.
you didn't-
Okay, so there was a warning then.
Yes,
'Cause
but
was
I
gonna
didn't
say
text. I
Go
didn't
ahead.
text him on the way though. I just ended up there,
Dude. And then so like there's no place for him to sleep because like I said, I got my coworkers over. They're staying over, and so I got no place for this fuckhead to sleep. So I had to like lay out some stuff on the carpet. And he's like saying the most weirdest shit ever. He's like, yesterday I saw a dog and I said, fuck you, dog. I'm like, he was so drunk.
Yeah, that was also a time in my life when like I was still a little fake.
He was showing me naked pictures of these women that I knew.
Was I?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, send those to me. And you did.
How did I get him?
I don't know how you got them, but you got them.
Nice.
I was like, this is fucking hilarious. And when you fucking slept for like 18 hours.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
when I'm
was
done
gonna say,
drinking,
yeah.
Adam knows.
Yeah, when Ralph when he is done with a long night of drinking, he'll just be gone for like 2 days sleeping.
Yup. I can't remember how many, or I can't tell you how many times like we've gone out, we gotten a little messed up, and you're up by like 10 out the door, ready to go home.
Oh yeah, he
I
just
will
leaves
literally
as
be
soon-
there till like I have to be somewhere else.
Yeah, he'll just be sleeping on the floor, like just
I don't know how you
passed
do it,
out,
dude.
gone.
I don't have a choice. My
really-
body shuts
and
down.
it's so funny too, cause like we'll just do our normal stuff like throughout the day. We'll be like cleaning up the place, or we'll even like leave to the store. We'll come back, we're just
He's
like
still
walking.
passed out.
We're walking over him and crap, and hey, you want anything, Ralph? And then you just leave him, and then like
That's why I love Mary. She's real for that.
yeah, and then I'll just be like, hey, what time did you have to go to work? He's like, oh shit, right
3 hours
now.
ago.
Yeah.
Right now, and then he just gets up and he's gone.
And then you go to work.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just goes straight to work from there.
I don't have a choice.
It's pretty rad.
I've stopped doing that lately.
Yeah, we haven't
Lately.
gone out drinking lately.
Well, I work
Busy,
weekends
man.
too, though.
I'm broke.
It fucking sucks.
You are broke.
I'm broke. Leave me alone,
Support our veterans. Donate in the link below.
please.
Just kidding.
He's not. I was like, I'll take it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll take it. If
When-
you would like to donate to me for a great cause.
And by great cause, he means supporting his drinking habit.
He needs to go back to school.
I I get my school paid for.
That's what I'm saying. You need to go back to school.
I think the dumbest thing I've ever done drunk was peed on a TV. A tube TV.
A tube TV?
Yeah, this was during the. This was.
This damn ass tube TV.
Wait,
You
what
wanna
is it?
pee
What
on
is
it?
a tube TV?
You
You talking
know-
about like the old box TVs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just say
Cathode
box
tube?
TV.
Yeah, catheter tube.
Ah.
Not catheter tube.
It's catheter tube TV.
So dude, that was the night that Mayweather was fighting McGregor, and I was drinking every type of alcohol under the sun, and dude, I fucking I mix vodka with whiskey, with beer, with foo drinks, with like a whole bunch of other shit. Alcohol though, not like drugs.
Oh,
I was like, not like cocaine or anything.
put a fifth of meth in
Cocaine.
my.
Yeah. And dude, I got so freaking drunk, and I ended up peeing on the TV. And that's the drunkest I've ever gotten.
All right, well, we're gonna go take a piss break real quick. Yeah, I'm glad that you pissing on a tube TV is the last thing that we hear.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
And we're back. So, we just got back from going to the restroom, and which brought up a good topic.
Why'd you just like say that
You
like
just-
a question? That was like, we just got back from going to
And-
the
Because
restroom?
And
Rob
he-
was looking at me and made it seem like a question.
Well, he stared into my soul.
Yeah. So we were thinking about bathroom etiquette. Now, when I say bathroom etiquette, like, for example, in a public restroom,
Yes.
if let's say you're in the public restroom,
I've done that.
you're in the toilet in the stall,
I've seen one, yes.
okay? When someone is inside of the restroom, someone else is inside there, do you push or do you wait for them to leave?
It just depends. If I was already there and I'm mid push, I can't stop it. The flow's going, you know? So what am I gonna do? Just try to cut her off and wait till they leave? No. The bathroom's there to relieve your bowels and or bladder. So I do it.
Yeah, I just go for it, man.
You don't care. You don't
No.
care at all.
But the thing is,
I was gonna say, man, I was in the military. Like, no one cares. You just go. You shit or go.
But
you
the,
know.
the
Like,
thing is, I will wait like 30 seconds. If they're making movements, I'll get out so that I don't have to look at them after I'm done.
Mhm.
But if like it seems like we're gonna get out at the same time, I'll wait in there. I don't give a fuck.
Really?
I don't want to see their face. Yeah, I don't want to associate faces to butthole sounds.
Dude, I still because here's the thing, I'm the type that I can't go if I'm not at home. So if I go at work, it's an emergency.
You're a shy shitter.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a shy shitter. So if I'm
Copyright pending.
if I'm in the restroom and someone comes in, dude, I hold it. And if somebody comes in and they enter a stall, I just leave. I'll leave and I'll find a different bathroom. And
You're a puss.
dude, I don't even know what it is. Like, and do you courtesy flush or do you not courtesy flush?
It depends. If I know I've been eating like tacos, Colucci.
well, yeah. If it's bad and you could like
Culichi.
instantly smell it, then yeah.
Originally, you like. You don't do it. You don't. Courtesy,
Oh no! Originally, no. Like if I don't like, if it's just a normal
you don't
one,
courtesy flush at all.
If it's a normal one, no.
But the thing is, I try not. I do
Making
like
me scared.
subconsciously try to not put myself in the situation where I have to shit in public.
What does that mean?
It means like if I have to poop or I know I'm gonna have to in the next few hours, I'll just try and get it done at home. I'm fine with using your urinal, and I can pee in public, no problem. But the thing is, I try not to put myself in that situation.
Speaking of urinals, are you one of those type of people that like have to have that space in between the
Yes.
urinals?
Yeah, I mean
Yes,
if it's
dude.
busy, obviously not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no.
it's
Some
preferable.
you know what's funny to me is like so everybody's like in their spaces, and like if you go in there and it's busy, and some people like won't even pick the urinal that's open just because it's next to other guys, and they'll go to a stall and pee in the stall, and I'm like, dude, come
if
on.
it's busy, no, I'll never use a stall if I just have to pee.
Yeah, I'm like, are you guys like that? Like, it's not like the guy's gonna be like, that's nice.
You never
Like,
know.
No, you know.
Dude, especially drunk people, for some reason, they'll just be looking at you.
Well, they look at you. I feel like they don't look at your dick. Like they're just.
Dude, you never know.
I don't know. That was cool.
Nah, there's a hole.
If you're at the urinal, this is another question too, because this happened to me the other day and I just felt violated. This dude, like, we were the only two in there. We were at the urinals, and he fucking let out the hugest fart.
No, that's no. That's a no. I'm sorry, that's a no. You can fart if you're taking a dookie.
What about you, Adam? Would you fart or no?
Yeah.
at the urinal.
Dude,
Yeah.
you don't care.
Savage.
I don't.
That's
You
that
are-
military training. They
Dude,
teach you to fart at urinals.
You are a bathroom savage.
Our tax dollars.
Dude,
at
you,
work.
you push whenever, you don't courtesy flush, you let out farts. You probably don't even, like, the toilet seat cover, you probably don't even, like, push that into the bowl, you just leave it there.
Toilet seat cover.
Like the paper.
You've never even heard of that.
Bro, no.
Yeah,
So,
no.
no. So
What's
no,
that?
actually,
They make
so,
those?
Yeah.
Is that what
so,
those were?
So no, for me actually,
They're not lobster bibs.
No, for me, dude, in public like restrooms, I do the if I have to go, I do the hot LZ. Like that's when you hover, man. You just hover seated.
Wait, what?
You hover. You don't touch down on the ground, man.
So you're
You
a
don't
germaphobe, but you have no manners.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And it builds them quads, baby.
Yeah, dude. Like, the dude let out the
Squats.
biggest fart. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, if it's
When?
When I was at the urinal, I was like,
Oh, the guy. I thought you were talking about Adam.
So actually, like I've let out a pretty loud fart, except for it was at work, and like everybody was just like in there. They were like nice, like they legit said nice. Like it was just like
You work with a bunch of fucking savages.
that's true.
If I did that at work, everyone would look at me all the rest of the shift like. I also work like in a ladies' job though. So.
Yeah.
God, you are
Make good money though.
You are a fucking bathroom savage, dude.
Bathroom
That ain't-
savage.
I wish I could have that confidence and fuck it in my system. You know, just like
We
It's
got
never
a
too late to start.
we got a shy shitter and a bathroom savage on hand.
Yeah.
you're like right in the middle. Like
Yeah.
He's the
I'm not a
he's the
germaphobe.
polite one.
I
I'm
wash
not-
my butt cheeks. you
Yeah,
know,
I
so we
do
good
too.
cheeks.
Except for like, still, you never know who's sitting on there.
I can't lie to you. I've been doing this new thing now where if I have to go in public, what I'll do, I'll make sure there's nobody in the bathroom, but I'll get the paper towels that you're supposed to dry your hands with, and I'll fold it, and I'll put it under the sink, make it a little bit damp, and then put like a little bit of the soap on there, and I'll make like 3 of those, and then I'll use them as baby wipes inside of the
Pretty
stall.
smart. Dude,
Yeah.
if you're going the number 2, folks, I'm trying to keep it PG-13 for you. If you're trying to go number 2,
Try to give it PG there, too.
yeah, bro.
We got the fucking.
No, but like, you gotta have the baby wipes. If you're going dry, you can't go just normal white. Like you can't use normal toilet paper all the time. Like it doesn't get everything, man.
That's true. That's why I like the shit to shower. Your mom's house podcast listeners, you know about the shit to shower, but it's definitely
I was gonna say for a minute, I thought you said you shit in the shower. I was like, oh, you're one of those nasty
No,
people.
I shit
You
to
stomp
shower.
it down the drain.
Oh my god, people do that?
I don't know. I hope not.
That's
Oh, I heard
I've
it's
seen
called
it.
turd mashing. I think.
I
think
seen
it's
it
called
on
that.
social media. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, no, that's gross. Oh, you Joey Diaz, popular, a great comedian. Everybody knows him. I aspire to meet him one day. But
I met him.
He's talked-
Softest fucking hands ever.
He talks about how he used to do that, or he still does sometimes.
Dude,
but
one
he doesn't
time
have the
he
time.
told a story about how he shit
Just cut me off, okay?
and he threw it in the toilet from the shower.
That's nasty.
Now that's a savage.
See, that's disgusting.
LeBron James.
That literally, you're taking your own shit and putting it in your hand.
But the thing is, I guess you're gonna shower, which like
That's still just
like
the
we've all
thought.
accidentally poked a hole in our little padding for toilet paper, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And accidentally got a little bit on the
You
finger.
thumb,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Sometimes you thumb your bum a little bit, you know.
That's the worst.
Yeah, that's not great.
You're just like, what is life?
Guess
What
what?
is life?
Así es la vida, you know what I'm saying?
No comprende.
No comprendo.
See, exactly. Mucho gringo.
yeah.
Much white.
God, dude,
But,
that's fucking. Do you pee in the shower?
Yeah.
I pee in the shower.
I mean,
sometimes.
it's all dirty water going down anyways.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
I think every time I brought that up to a female, they get grossed out. But I think it's because when
No, dude, they lying. They trying to save face because I've been with a girl and we showered and she turned me around and she thought I wouldn't notice her pissing.
You smelled
she was
it.
peeing.
You
She was
smelled
peeing.
it,
The
huh?
Cuban.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! No way.
But she was too beautiful and too sweet.
Was
so.
it?
I would.
Was she
I could
dehydrated?
never
You could
imagine
smell
her
it?
just pissing.
No, not at all.
Is
I
that
just
how
could
you
tell a
tell?
little hint. A little
Dude,
hint. I
No
was like,
way. You could smell it. You said?
no, not at all. But I could see on the thing.
Oh my god.
Well, no, I was gonna say 'cause
That has-
I don't give a fuck.
That
though.
I don't give a fuck either. I really don't. But that has to be like a cultural thing because a girl that beautiful, you know how they are. Like they just they're just like, I'm not gonna fucking piss in front of them. So, but
you really got a pee though, you know.
dude, that's fucking crazy. I would never expect that from her.
All right, let's bathroom talk. I know we did talk about bathroom etiquette. But
I was gonna say this was
dirty and nasty.
quite a while of
Yeah.
talking about poo poo.
Yeah.
Dude, I would expect that from the psycho, but not from the Cuban.
But so you guys have never had someone look at you or talk to you in the like a urinal?
not that.
Like if I know the guy, they'll be like
That's
talking
different.
and stuff, but
one
like not a
time-
random guy.
Yeah.
When like me and a friend will have to go to the bathroom at the same time, I'll just talk as loud as possible to that person, especially because I've been drinking most of the time that happens. Like I'm never like sitting down at a restaurant and eating dinner with my friends and we're like, yeah, let's go to the bathroom together, you know. But like when I'm drinking, that happens a lot because
When you're drinking, it's okay, but I hate like when I'm at work and I bump into a guy I know in the bathroom. I don't like it.
because you're vulnerable.
And it's also an obligation to say hi or something, you know? Hate
So-
that shit.
Hey, what's up? How's
going
it
on?
hanging? Talking about your wiener. How's your wiener
How's
hanging?
How's that flow? Nice and steady.
Nice and strong.
Hate
Like
that shit,
Like a
dude.
fire hose.
Dude, one time I was taking a shit at the office.
Language.
This dude had to be pouring a pitcher inside the urinal.
It just sounded like
Dude, it sounded like the strongest stream I've ever heard.
Got that horse down
Dude,
there.
it was so crazy that I almost had to vocally say, like, damn, you were holding it. Like, 'cause it was a long piss.
So I don't remember what movie it was, but it was along the lines of like American Pie and all that stuff. And these guys were like fake casting so they could have sex with all the people that were applying for the role. You know, what is it called? Casting for the role. And so the first time I heard that the stronger the flow, the bigger the penis, I used to always try to like push it out so
That
hard.
is not true.
Obviously it's not, cause
You were just like,
but yeah, I was like, gotta make myself sound big. I would, dude, it would be hurting sometimes.
You
was
try to
gonna
make
say-
yourself sound bigger.
Yeah.
I was gonna say sometimes if you push hard, man, it hurts.
Oh, that's so funny.
That is fucking the stupidest thing I've ever
I know
heard.
it doesn't make any sense, but you know,
No,
I was like 14 at the time, so I was like, I got
It's
this.
not that long ago.
When you were a kid,
Almost
though,
10
did
years.
when you were a kid, did you guys ever do the
hibbity jibbity.
the challenges with the urinals, like who could piss from the farthest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I did that shit.
No.
We'd be like, dude, I'm like 6 feet away, and you're just like, "Grr," and they're, like,
Wait, you would do
aiming
that
it
with
up,
your
so it's just
friends?
like,
I would do that by myself here at the house.
oh no, we
Yeah.
do it all friends. We're like, dude.
So
So
you're like-
your penis is so much bigger than mine. I can't wait till I hit puberty.
it was all about whose stream was the strongest. It was like kindergarten though.
Why the fuck?
about the stream.
You guys are just looking at each other's baby dicks while you walk
No.
back from the urinal?
We're looking at how far we go.
It's all about the stream, Chris.
That's fucking weird.
Everything wasn't gay though when it was kindergarten. Sorry about
Yo,
It's
okay,
gay
so this is
now, but
kindergarten,
it's
yeah.
not, it wasn't gay when it was a
That makes
kindergarten.
sense.
that. Yeah,
I've done some. I've done
well,
some.
when you're a kid, you're innocent.
Yeah, I've done some gay shit when I was in kindergarten.
What
Yeah.
did you do?
I don't know.
need to
I just know that I have because you don't think about anything sexually.
I've never done gay shit when I was in kindergarten. I promise
Dude, you could do gay shit now. What are you talking about?
I do gay shit now.
Yeah.
I watched The Dog's Journey and cried. I did.
I cried listening to God's Country by Blake Shelton, which is not an overly emotional song, but it's.
Dude, you ever have those fucking moments where it's just like you need to cry?
I love crying.
I love it too.
I know
This is
Adam
weird.
doesn't because he's a hardened vet, but us men that are a little more emotionally intact. I'm just kidding.
Dude, I
Love you.
fucking love crying. You know what movie gets me every time, no matter what?
Notebook.
Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang.
Dude, Gridiron
Yo, I
Gang
can see
that
that,
makes
though.
you cry?
all the time.
I have not watched it since since around the time it came out, maybe give or take a few years, but definitely I can see how that would make you cry.
There are multiple scenes too.
So there's only one movie that will like actually get me like towards the end, and it's Black Hawk Down.
God, you're so fucking
I know.
stupid.
Big
Stop,
Black Hawk.
stop being an American
Big
vet. Like,
Well, no, it's true though because it was a true story, you know, and it's actually pretty sad at the end.
I could just imagine you just sitting in the dark on the couch and Mary wakes up and she's like, are you okay? And you just go, we lost a lot of good men that day. And that one single tear comes.
He's just like, you get back up there.
What is that one? What is that one commercial, like the PSA with the Native American, where a single tear runs down his cheek? I'm forget.
lost.
He like sees the trash and he just like,
That is not real.
I swear to God, dude, pull it up.
Was it supposed to be serious?
Yeah, dude, because littering.
Aztec Warrior.
Oh yeah, Aztec Warriors, fool. I love the Raiders.
Nah, dude. I love those moods, man.
Dodgers.
Because I'll put on a movie and it just makes me cry. Or I'll watch the sad scenes from the movies that I like. I love the scene from Remember the Titans when
I forgot him.
when Gary becomes paralyzed from the waist down.
Ah,
And Julius is crying. He's like, you're supposed to be Superman. And I'm all like, I'm just sitting there with my phone like, God damn it, Gary. God damn it. I fucking love that shit. I cry a lot when I get in those moods, man.
Dude, crying's good, but like, it's only when you haven't cried in a while, you know?
Yeah.
It
can't
just
do that
feels
every
like a
day.
release. Yeah. Because then your tear ducts, your eyes would be all red.
eyes get all puffy.
Do you cry ever? Do you cry ever at all?
Yeah.
You have the most, like,
I feel like behind the scenes, he'll like every night he just has tears rolling down his cheek on Mary's shoulder,
Every night.
dude,
just,
you were,
my life is the ruin.
and Mary's like, "It'll be okay. You're a big boy."
you have such a,
Love you, Mary.
it is what it is mentality.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It be like that sometimes.
It be like
That's like that's how you are. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I don't get it. Like I don't get where do you get that from? You get that from your dad or what?
I don't know. I just kind of go with the flow, man. And it's all right. If life is shitty right now,
all right.
like right now, life is pretty shitty for me right now. But hey, just getting along right
yeah,
now.
I wanna-
I'm pretty happy. I'm
Thank you for making the podcast depressing.
I think this is it. You
having a
didn't believe
beer
me.
and hanging out with the boys.
You didn't believe me. This is like the.
Oh, okay, he's playing the commercial right now with the Native American.
How old is this?
Oh, dude, that's like from the 90s. Okay, so for those who are not watching the video version and listening, it's literally a commercial that you would see on VHS tapes before, you know,
In school,
they play in school before they play like NBA bloopers. Like,
on the tube television that they roll in on a fucking
Dude.
shelf.
and it's a Native American guy dressed like it's still those times, that era, and he's crying. Oh, God, that's...
You knew class was about to be legit when they rolled in that
Oh
TV.
fuck yeah!
You
Or
were
either that,
like-
or you were gonna be able to sleep for an hour.
Oh,
I
dude,
never
it's-
slept. I would actually watch whatever they were playing.
they would
I was
turn
that
the-
nerd.
They would
I
turn
was
the
like,
lights off. though.
Planet Earth.
Planet Earth.
They would turn the lights off, and I was just...
Here is a duck. You're like, oh.
This PSA though, it's so funny. It's like there's plenty of Native Americans who cry when they see garbage being thrown onto our highways.
But who in their right mind would actually cry seeing that?
I don't
Native
cry, but I
Americans.
definitely do think that... I don't like it.
You don't like that PSA?
Dude, you know, I just like, okay, kind of going a little bit in a serious direction. You know what fucking scares the shit out of me now? Is when you hear about plastic. Like,
Yeah,
Like in the ocean?
that
and stuff?
shit, not even
How,
in the ocean.
how by
I mean,
next year or something there'll be more plastic in the ocean than wildlife or fish?
I don't believe that, but
Dude, you know, literally a shit ton, which is like, literally, I don't know if that word fits in there, but there are a lot of fucking plastic items being thrown into the ocean.
no, what scared me is that it's like a plastic water bottle, for example, takes 1,000 years to disintegrate. 1,000 years. That's fucking alarming. You know how many bottles I've thrown away before I found this fact?
Seven.
A lot.
7.
A lot. That is fucking scary.
Whoopsies.
So,
Whoopsies. I apologize for that, but
start throwing your bottles away. Take the caps off, too.
Speaking of ocean and scary, though, you know what's crazy is how, like, we still haven't discovered, like, most of the ocean, except for we're already in space and stuff. Like,
Dude.
why don't we focus on our planet first, you know?
No,
we're
no, I
fucking up
disagree
our
with
planet
you.
too fast.
I disagree with you because I heard the
That's
way...
why I'm saying focus on our planet.
No, I disagree with you.
In the fact that he said we don't know that much about our
Neil
ocean.
deGrasse Tyson said it best when he was describing, you know, for example, like NASA. Everybody shits on NASA because it's like, you know, instead of building technology to go everywhere, like you're saying, let's focus about this planet. But in the process of trying to reach other planets and do other things in space, we have invented things that we can use here on Earth that has made many jobs easier, like
microchips.
Microchips.
Our
probably
fucking camera right there. That technology. There used to be literally a room full just to hold like 16 megabytes, and now we have a little tiny piece that you could literally drop in the corner of your room, not find for years, that holds 128 gigabytes.
Cordless power tools, like a lot of stuff has come from
Kegel exercises.
Yeah, a lot of stuff has come from space exploration. So
I like how you made sure they saw that.
There's nothing there. All right.
This little piece of air.
I think we're going off too many tangents, but
yeah.
All right. Well, this has been the first episode of the Clubhouse podcast, and we promise there will be many more to come.
Like at least 2.
At least
At least 2. All right. See ya.
Bye.